Welcome back to another video from The Lawyer You Know, and we're continuing to react to some Zoom court hearings. You guys may not understand what a crazy world it has been since March of 2020 for the legal world, the criminal justice system, and court proceedings. Today we're going to react to another hearing video that's something unimaginable for lawyers and for judges to deal with, and probably for a lot of doctors out there to feel like this could possibly happen during a hearing, because if this was in person, this would never have happened. Everybody would have been in the same room in front of the judge handling this hearing. It would have been in and out and in just a few minutes. Instead, this is what we have.
That is Scott Douglas Green's case number 20 TRO 95795. I believe Officer Monroe is present on this case as well. So unless I'm mistaken, I'm seeing a defendant that's in the middle of an operating room, appearing to be actively engaged in providing services to a patient. Is that correct, Mr. Green?
Yes, sir.
Well, that's a problem, because a doctor is performing surgery on one of his patients right now and also appearing as a criminal defendant in a criminal hearing. So the judge is not going to like that, and there's reasons for this. When you go to a hearing, they ask you questions, especially if you're going to plea or you're going to have your testimony taken under oath, that you're not have any alcohol or drugs in your system or anything that could impair your ability to answer questions, answer honestly, answer truthfully, and be able to understand what's going on throughout this process. Because as a criminal defendant, you have to understand your rights, you have to understand what's going on around you, or that could be an issue for appeal in your case. And something that may cause a bit of stress or may cause you to lose focus a little bit is probably performing surgery in a sterile OR. And he's got his cell phone. Cell phone's one of the dirtiest things in the world. He's got that open in this sterile OR. Can't be good for his patient. Judge agrees.
Or what should I say, Dr. Green, but I don't know that.
Okay, that's okay.
I do not feel comfortable for the welfare of a patient if you're in the process of operating that I would put on a trial, notwithstanding the fact that the officer's here today.
So I have another surgeon right here who's doing the surgery with me, so I can stand here and allow them to do.
He has another surgeon standing right here. You can handle it for him.
I don't think so. I don't think that's appropriate. I think I'm going to come up with a different date when you're not actively involved or participating in attending to the needs of a patient. Let me see if I can get a different date here.
So the judge was obviously not happy. He could hold this criminal defendant in contempt. He can definitely hold this against the criminal defendant in future hearings. He's probably not going to be real thrilled with this guy because he put so little seriousness on this trial. He said criminal trial is probably for a DUI or a traffic ticket of some sort, but he put so little seriousness and little importance on this that he said, I'm going to double book it with the surgery. Who cares? I'll just put my phone on while I'm doing surgery and listen to what the judge says, because it doesn't really matter. Judges don't like that. Officers don't like that. The criminal justice system doesn't like that when you take it so lightly and don't care and don't understand the gravity of this system. And that's exactly what happened in this case. So the judge said he cares most about the welfare of the patient that this criminal defendant doctor was operating on, which is probably true. But he also cares about the fact that the criminal defendant is not taking this seriously. He's not paying attention. There's going to be other things on his mind other than this criminal judicial proceeding. And that's not how these things work, which is why most of the time everybody has to appear in court. And a lot of times criminal defendants don't understand that. And they ask us, why do I have to come? I've got to work today. I've got a surgery today. This is why. They need your 100% attention. The judge needs to make sure you understand what's going on, you understand your rights, you understand what you might be giving up, and you understand why you win or lose this case, because all of these things can be issues on appeal, and nobody likes appeals because it just drags on forever and ever and clogs the court system. So do not take a Zoom call for a hearing while you're performing surgery or performing whatever it is your job is. That's just a free tip from The Lawyer You Know. If you like this content, hit the like button and subscribe to our page so you don't miss the future reactions that we're going to be doing here on YouTube. Thanks for listening.